One of the key benefits of self-reflection is the development of self-awareness. By observing our inner experiences, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, which is crucial for personal growth and transformation. This practice helps us to navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and equanimity. As the Buddha famously stated, happiness isn't determined by what you have or who you are. It is governed by your thoughts. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's challenges? Today, we're going to explore some Buddhist insights that can provide comfort and guidance during tough times. Don't worry, these tips are not just for Buddhists, but for anyone navigating emotional struggles and life's ups and downs. Join us as we delve into 15 straightforward ideas inspired by Buddhist teachings. These aren't complex doctrines, but simple methods to enhance your life and discover more happiness. Whether you're feeling stressed, lost, or in search of peace, these ancient teachings offer valuable guidance. Let's explore how these timeless principles can bring more calm and joy into our lives. One step at a time. Self-reflection in Buddhism involves cultivating mindfulness, or being fully present and aware of our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment. Through mindfulness, we can observe the fluctuations of our mind with clarity and objectivity, gaining insight into the causes and conditions that give rise to our thoughts and emotions. At the heart of self-reflection is recognizing the impermanent and interconnected nature of reality. By observing the ever-changing nature of our thoughts and feelings, we come to understand the transient and conditioned nature of our existence. This insight helps loosen the grip of attachment and aversion, leading to greater freedom and liberation from suffering. Self-reflection is a vital practice in Buddhism, essential for personal growth, insight, and liberation from suffering. It involves looking inward with honesty and mindfulness to examine our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the goal of gaining deeper understanding and wisdom. 4. Practice self-reflection. Cultivating generosity fosters compassion and kindness towards all beings and contributes to creating a more harmonious world. It not only benefits others, but also brings joy, fulfillment, and liberation to the giver. One notable practice in Buddhism is dana, or giving, which involves supporting spiritual teachings and communities. This practice is fundamental in Buddhism and is seen as a way to purify the mind and cultivate wholesome qualities. Additionally, by appreciating the generosity of others, we cultivate humility and gratitude, which motivates us to be more generous ourselves. Generosity also requires overcoming selfishness and attachment. It involves letting go of a scarcity mindset and recognizing the abundance in the world. By cultivating generosity, individuals can break free from the cycle of craving and dissatisfaction, experiencing a deep sense of fulfillment and contentment. Practicing generosity involves cultivating a generous mindset and actively seeking opportunities to give. This can include acts of charity and philanthropy, such as donating to those in need or volunteering for charitable organizations. However, even small acts of kindness can profoundly impact others and bring joy to both the giver and receiver. The Buddha exemplified generosity by freely sharing his teachings, time, and resources with those seeking guidance. He often spoke of the joy and liberation that come from giving, stating that generosity brings happiness at every stage of its expression. Generosity is a core virtue in Buddhism, rooted in compassion and interconnectedness. It involves giving freely and selflessly without expecting anything in return, and is considered a powerful way to cultivate positive qualities such as kindness, compassion, and joy. Generosity in Buddhism extends beyond material giving to include giving one's time, attention, skills, and even forgiveness. 3. Cultivate generosity. Living with intention also means cultivating gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. Rather than constantly striving for future goals or dwelling on past regrets, learn to fully embrace and savor each moment, recognizing the beauty and blessings around you. By living consciously, purposefully, and authentically, you can create a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with your true self. Additionally, living with intention requires taking responsibility for your choices and actions. Instead of blaming external circumstances or others, own your life and empower yourself to create positive change. This involves cultivating accountability and resilience, recognizing that you have the power to shape your destiny through your intentions and actions. Another essential aspect is practicing mindfulness in your daily activities. Mindfulness means being fully present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, you become more attuned to your intentions and can make conscious choices that align with your values and aspirations. Living with intention also involves setting goals and pursuing intentions that are in harmony with your values. Instead of merely reacting to circumstances, actively pursue goals that reflect your aspirations and contribute to your growth and well-being. This may include setting specific, measurable goals in various areas of your life, such as career, relationships, health, and personal development. A key aspect of living with intention is clarifying your values and priorities. Reflect on what truly matters to you, what brings you fulfillment, and what you aspire to achieve. With clarity about your values, you can make decisions that align with your deepest aspirations, leading to a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose. Living with intention in Buddhism means consciously directing your thoughts, words, and actions towards what truly matters to you. It involves aligning your daily choices with your core values and aspirations, rather than drifting aimlessly or reacting solely to external circumstances. At the heart of living with intention is the recognition of life's impermanence and the preciousness of each moment. Buddhists believe that since life is fleeting and uncertain, it's crucial to live with purpose and mindfulness. 2. Live with intention. Forgiveness is not always easy, especially in the face of deep betrayal or trauma. It's a process requiring patience, compassion, and self-reflection. Sometimes forgiveness unfolds gradually as we develop greater understanding and compassion for ourselves and others. Ultimately, practicing forgiveness is a profound act of self-liberation. By letting go of resentment and embracing forgiveness, we free ourselves from past burdens and open our hearts to greater love, compassion, and joy. As the Buddha said, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. Through forgiveness, we can break free from suffering and cultivate a life of peace and harmony. Forgiveness in Buddhism is also closely tied to the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect. Recognizing that every action has consequences helps us understand that holding on to resentment only perpetuates negative karma. By forgiving others, we can break the cycle of negative karma and foster greater peace and happiness in our lives. One effective practice for cultivating forgiveness is forgiveness meditation, also known as metta or loving kindness meditation. This practice involves extending feelings of compassion, kindness, and forgiveness towards yourself and others, including those who may have caused harm. Through repeated practice and intention, this meditation softens the heart and dissolves barriers created by anger and resentment. The Buddha highlighted the importance of forgiveness with the analogy of holding a hot coal with the intent to throw it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Forgiving, in the Buddhist sense, means releasing yourself from the burden of resentment and anger. It's about choosing to let go of the emotional attachment to past hurts rather than condoning or forgetting the actions of others. Forgiveness is a central concept in Buddhism, deeply rooted in the understanding of our interconnectedness and the nature of suffering. In Buddhist philosophy, forgiveness is not merely about letting go of past grievances. It's a transformative practice that leads to inner freedom and liberation from suffering. This practice acknowledges the universal truth of impermanence and the understanding that holding on to past hurts only perpetuates suffering. 1. Practice forgiveness. By integrating these Buddhist teachings into our daily lives, we can navigate challenges with greater ease, align our actions with our deepest values, and cultivate a life of greater peace and fulfillment.